Hi, I'm Unstoppable Chrissy.
I'm Unstoppable Jenny Rose.
And today we're going to talk about dealing with troubled kids, troubled parents, and that.
Something we have nothing about because I wasn't a troubled teenager.
Well, it's like, how do you deal with troubled kids that are out of control and loud and crazy and like just all over the place? How do you deal with that?
Well,
I can't deal with that. So how does one deal with that?
Well, I would think that there's two scenarios. Mm-hmm. Either a kid's doing that for attention,
right,
which you need to either give them negative attention or no attention at all. And then sometimes a kid doesn't know any better.
Right.
You know, parents out, works, too many jobs, not paying attention.
Yeah, they're probably crying out for attention or something. Maybe they're not getting it at home and they're just acting out. I don't know.
Or they see other kids doing it and think that they're not getting in trouble for it, so I could do it too.
Right. And it's like, what if you have a parent that's just like all over the place, crazy and obnoxious? How do you deal with that?
Like, well, there's always social services. Not everybody wants. You know what?
Abusive parents.
But even that, you know what? You could get yourself out of that situation.
Yeah.
You know, if you have an aunt, an uncle, grandparents, and talk to them. It's always important to talk to somebody.
Right.
You know? Like I know.
Yeah.
Should I stop talking when that light turns on?
No, you don't have to.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want that to happen with myself.
No, it's okay.
Anyway, but I know a lot of times you don't want to talk to a social worker or counselor or something because you're afraid of getting out of your home or something bad happening to your parents because you love them anyway.
Right.
But you know what? If it's not a safe environment for you, then you need to move yourself from that environment.
Right. I think you should always try talking with the kid or the parent first, whoever it is. You just try talking. You never know. Maybe you'll reach some kind of breaking point with them and can work something out. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes a lot of kids are just sometimes testing the boundaries and maybe they just need a little more discipline.
Right.
You know,
I'm not afraid of spanking a kid. I think, kids, not for no reason, but kids should have a spanking if they're, being really bad.
Well, how do you spank a teenager?
A teenager is harder.
Just go like this. Bam! Right in the butt.
Yeah, and then
they'll remember it every time every time they sit.
Right.
Like, a lot of the times just try to talk to your kid. You take everything away. The computer, the music, and be like, listen, why are you acting like this? Why is your schoolwork suffering? Do you need help?
Right, when I would get grounded, it's, okay, go to your room. Okay, I got games, TV, everything in there. You need to take those things away,
But, sometimes that's, like, the easy way out for you. Because you're like, okay, go to your room. Meanwhile, you're out doing whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
So you really need to make sure that you're being enforceful and being a good role model for your kids.
Yes, I definitely agree. I mean, if you have a parent that's in jail, you don't want to end up in jail.
Exactly. And, if you are a parent in jail, then you want to work your way out of getting out of jail and making something better for yourself. And your kid doesn't have to follow your footsteps.
I agree.
Anytime our parents have a problem, it's our job not to follow, but to learn from our parents' mistakes.
Yes.
And move forward.
Right.
If we keep doing what our parents are doing, that's probably why we're where we are with the oil and everything.
Right.
We need to be smarter and more aware and learn from everything.
Right. I mean, sometimes when you have a problem, you don't want to talk to people because you're afraid something may happen. You don't want everyone in your business. You could always Google, ideas on what to do and how to raise.
There's lots of websites for troubled kids. I was looking up.
Definitely.
And there's kids websites for you to talk to somebody or voice your thing without being persecuted.
Right.
So it's very important that whether you're a troubled kid with troubled parents, or if you're a parent with a troubled kid and you're not sure, there's plenty of places where you can get help.
Definitely.
And communication is very important.
That's the biggest thing, yeah. Try talking with the kid. You never know,
Sending them away is not going to change
Definitely. Because when they come back, they have resentment. And
exactly. Or sometimes that does help people. But you have to know your kid.
Definitely.
I think that's important. And for kids that have parents in jail or in hospitals, they need to, you need to communicate.
I agree.
And
You don't want to
understand
give up
their
on your
feelings.
kid, and you don't want to give up on your parent. You just,
You're stuck with them.
unfortunately, yes, you're stuck with them. But try to make the best of it, and try to find someone to talk to. If you don't want to talk to a counselor, you can find something on YouTube, Google, a friend. I hope something will help you.
I hope so too. And the world will be a better place eventually, God will. And stopped, acting up because this is how my parents pay attention to me when I
Right.
set stuff on fire or if I steal
Right.
or get into a fight. You should give your kid positive reinforcements too. If they get a good grade or they come home.
Yes.
Be
Be supportive, be proud, be happy for your kid,
Yeah, don't, if a kid gets a B in class, don't be like, why didn't you get an A? Be like, is there something you didn't understand? Just help each other.
Yeah, so always try to help. That's, the best thing.
Having a parent that's a little wacko, it's a lot harder, but
Definitely.
you just have to go with the flow, and as long as you're not being abused, if you're definitely being abused, you should say something.
Yeah.
You have no right, there's no reason for you to be hit.
I agree.
Like Chrissy was talking about spanking, but she's talking about not like with your fist into your black and blue.
Right. I don't.
It's supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to
I
show.
don't believe in beating your kids,
No.
but obviously sending them to their room isn't always gonna work. But a smack on the butt, maybe they'll like, ouch, I did something wrong. I'm not gonna do that again.
Something that makes them think about it, and then if that's not working, then you need maybe calling their school and their social workers and getting people involved. Be like, I have a troubled kid, I don't know what to do, I don't want to get I don't want my child to be taken away by social service. The last thing you want to be is in a group home.
I agree. Because sometimes the kids are troubled and it's like, I don't want my kid to be put on medicine, but you need to have the kid tested. Maybe they need medicine, or maybe they need, I don't know.
It could be a diet thing too.
Yeah.
You don't have to always go straight to medication. I don't believe
Right.
that.
I don't think
either.
there's too many kids on medicine right now.
On pills, and then they get addicted to it, and then they get addicted to other
Yes.
things. There was a True Life episode about that. I forget what that Ritalin
Oh, right. Yes.
pills, and they do good in school, but then they get into other things. So if you are going to put your kid on some type of prescription, you really need
Try it out for a little while. See.
small doses, and really needs to be supervised. You can't just let your
Definitely.
kid take the pill for themselves. You really should make sure that
Right.
you're taking it with them and
Don't just
they
give
understand.
your kid medicine just to give them medicine because it'll calm them down. Maybe you're giving them too much sugar. Or maybe they're not getting enough attention.
Or maybe they're not getting enough exercise, or you need to be in a sport or after school stuff.
Yeah, give them an after-school activity program to do after school. That will, make them tired when they get home.
I think that's another topic
Yeah.
that we should worry about is, the budget cuts and after school programs
Yes, definitely.
being taken away. It's very important.
Yeah, that's a good topic. We will discuss that next time.
I know after school I went to the Boys and Girls Club
Oh, the
all the
Boys and
time.
Girls Club. Yes, I did that too. That right.
And
right.
they helped you with your homework and everything. And it's just so sad that our next generation doesn't have that.
Yeah.
So,
it is.
but that's something you need to think about.
Definitely. So good luck. Get help. Google whatever you need to do. We're here for you. We love you. Bye.
Bye.